So I want to make a video to show you how to enter grades. I've made this video one time already, and I think the sound could have been better. So I wanted to redo it and maybe add a little more direction to it as well. And so if you're going to enter grades in, and these grades are due like twice a year, and I usually in the headwaters, I will, not usually I do, in the headwaters I give you the dates that these are due and try to remind you as we're going along. I'll start sending emails. If you haven't sent them to me by the deadline, I start sending you emails and more often and so on until you turn your grades in. And I'll be bothering you. So if you don't want me to bother you, just figure out the grade thing. So to do this, you have to go to Brightways. And to get to Brightways, the URL I can show you here is upstreamlearning.brightwayslearning.com, which is kind of a long URL. I wish it was shorter, but it's not. But also, it's pretty easy. Just remember Brightways. And if you search upstreamlearning.brightways, the first thing that comes up in the search is this link. Okay, so you can do that. And then also, though, if you have our site bookmarked, then you can kind of see what's down here. Right on this site, when you go to our new homepage at upstreamlearning.net, it's pretty easy to remember. Right here on the left-hand side is Brightways. You click on that, and there you are. I'm actually signed in since sign out here, but there you are. So two ways. You can just do upstreamlearning.brightways, search it, first link, click on that, you'll be there. Or you can just go to our website, upstreamlearning.net, and choose the Brightways link. Okay, so let's say we're there now. So then we sign in. And when you sign in, you're going to get your dashboard, parent dashboard. This is what it looks like. It's going to show your students, and it's going to show their ILPs. And then also after the ILP, it shows your progress report. And it kind of shows some other things as well, but I'm not going to go over that right now. So if I want to do a progress report, let's say for Ryan here, two ways I can get at it. One is I can just choose the individual learning plan. And then when I go there, next to that blue lit up area, ILP approved, is the progress reports. If I click on that, then I will see all the grades I have to put in: mid-semester one, mid-semester two, and semester two. 4 times you have to put in grades. And I would just hit add grades to do that. But there's another way. So if I sign in to my parent dashboard and I just want to avoid the ILP thing, I can then just choose where it says the next part, the mid-semester one progress report, and this will say different things depending on where you are in putting your grades. But if I just choose this, it takes me to the same place. Okay, and then so I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to add some grades. This picture kind of gets in the way, but so we're going to add some grades. So when I do that, it's going to bring me up this grading page, and it's going to show you all the courses that they're taking, and then you're going to put the grade in right here, this drop-down menu. For the courses that are just pass-fail, it's just going to be PF or incomplete. And then it has this progress summary over here. You can put in percentages. You can put in little comments, like to do this or do that. Or if they're taking music, they just learned this piece or so on, and so on. So you just choose the drop-down menu. You choose a grade. So I'm going to give him pass, and PE. And then for language arts, I'm going to give him probably a C, actually. And then for pre-algebra, I'm going to give him a C as well. And then for science, he's probably an A. Social study, he's probably an A. Okay, then also with this summary, which is helpful, it kind of gives us a good, you can say where they are. So let's say he's 70% with this, maybe 75% with this, and then let's say 95%, and then let's say 97%. Okay. Then you can also say maybe what they're studying or whatever. So world history, maybe Mesopotamia. As I would say. And then maybe in science, he's studying weather, whatever you want to put there. Percentage is probably fine if you want to put that in, or you can put comments, and I really like to see the comments. They help me understand more what's going on with your student. Okay. Then once you're done with that, you're then going to want to put in work samples. So I just need one work sample for each course per grade report or progress report. How you do that is you just have to have the work sample uploaded to your phone or your computer. You would come onto Brightways and then you just put add work sample, and you would choose the file. So I'm going to do this one right here. Then you open it. That's going to, and when you see these words right here, that's going to show you that it's uploaded. Then if I want to do another one, because I want to do one for each class, I want to choose another file. Do that one. Let's say I want to add 3. So I'm going to go right here. Okay. Just hit open. So those are my work samples. Again, for things like music and PE, like PE you might have a log. Maybe you're doing healthy futures. Maybe you're just making a log. You just might want to put log. Or just share that log with me. And then also for music, perhaps they're already performed somewhere or they're taking lessons. Just add something for that. Or you can even take a video of them playing. I like those. Those are kind of cool. You could add that as a work sample as well. Then finally, if you want to put parent comments in, you can add, just tell me how they're doing, how it's going for you for the semester so far, and so on. I like to see those comments, and I will read them. I always read them, and then I add responses to them. Okay, so be aware of that. But that's kind of how you do that. Once you get all this done, then you just hit create progress report. One thing I want to tell you, so say you're in K through 3, you're not going to have letter grades. You're going to have things that say advanced, proficient, developing, and then below proficient. So you're going to want to decide what that is. If you're having trouble with that, there's a rubric. And usually if you get like if it's moving beyond the page or one of those integrated ones, they're going to give you a rubric that helps you understand what all those mean. If you're still not sure, you can come and talk with me and I'll give you another rubric or maybe help you understand all that. The final thing I want you to know is that if this is, daunting task, if, maybe the directions are fine, but you're still not sure how to do it, you can call me. Just call me and I'll do it over the phone with you if you need to do that. Just so we get the grades in and all that's done, that's fine. So I'm glad to help you in any way. And then I would just hit create progress report. And once I did that, I'm just going to actually get rid of these grades so I don't have anything. And I'll show you what it looks like. I want to show you that. So you see everything. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. So I don't want to have his report filled out. So I don't mess it up. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of these down here too. Cancel. It's going to ask you when you cancel if you don't want to upload it. And then, so if I create the progress report, then it shows submit. So you want to go look at it because it's going to show you the progress report underneath. So here's semester 1. I have the grade. This says nothing recorded NC, but if I was doing mid-semester 1, I would see the grade reports, the grades, and then I would see the credit they're receiving. Then once I look at the work samples, I approve them. They're not going to be, when you put your grades in, I still need to see the work samples, so they're not going to be approved, but you want these first 2 rows complete. Okay, and that's kind of how you do it. If you don't want to upload work samples as well, you can just bring them into the office and I will look at them and then I will go in the program and do it that way as well. So let me know if you have any questions about this. Hopefully this helps and talk to you soon.